Yes, friends, a big hello to everyone. Today we'll reveal a little bit of the truth, just a tiny bit. The truth about how consumables arrive and what condition they arrive in and where the price comes from and why it's all formed this way and why. When you buy on AliExpress, you have no guarantee that you'll actually get quality. The lenses are very good. We use them, install them everywhere, basically. We always buy them in large quantities and maybe they're dumping them on us on purpose. Maybe, I won't guess here, but buying from 4 different places, we always got practically the same result. That is, 4 completely different suppliers in different regions of China, and they gave us practically the same result. So, you can do an exchange under warranty, but there's a small catch that shipping back and forth will cost more. So, what's the point? There's an F lens, 254. The same crap happens with lenses like the Optics f300, f100 2, well, practically with all lenses. There's this kind of thing, basically. The letter F is like the focal length, 254 millimeters, but in reality, it doesn't work. I'm showing how a lens should look, and then later we'll see how it definitely shouldn't look. Let's go to maximum magnification. So an optics lens, so everything's great. Everything you see here now, the glares, that's my own reflection. So there's nothing extra here. Looking through it, at most, even these dots you see here, these dots right here, that's light from the lamp. We actually had a funny situation once with a client who was showing me, proving that the lens had a bunch of flaws. At most, there's a dust speck here. I'll show it now. There it is, a tiny white one, see? And that's it. It's easily removed with a cleaning swab. This is how a lens should look. There was a dispute with one client. The client shows me a lens with the reflection of his overhead lights and says, "It's covered in spots." I say, "No, it's clean." He says, "It's covered in spots." I say, "Go outside. Those spots will all disappear immediately." Basically, the client did just that, and his spots disappeared. The lens will go to one of our subscribers who bought it from us. And now about the pain. The pain that, well, shouldn't have been there in the first place. Look, here, the lens. So there's a small dust speck here too. By the way, you can see it well here. I'll take a good look now. Yeah, this one's the most criminal, and this one's less criminal. Let's start with it. So, we open our lens. Now, I'll try to show you the wonders of Chinese engineering as much as possible. There, there. For those who don't know what this is about, it's that the Chinese sometimes wear special masks in cafes and restaurants so they don't drool or spit into the food. So, I think at these factories where they assemble these lenses, they should do the same thing, more or less. These spots are on the inner part of the lens, meaning it's the lens that's in the the actual lens itself. So we have a protective glass on top here, and then there's a small lens underneath. So on this lens, we have these little spots. There are a lot of them. Here, it looks like some kind of liquid spray. Why am I sure it's a liquid spray? Because it happened after it was ground and polished, and before it was sent for anti-reflective coating. That is, the special electroplating on the glass surface. See, because these spots can be wiped off, but the plating is no longer there. So this is lens number 1 that I came across today. Is it sad or not? It's, well, unfortunate, let's say, to the point that, well, like 1 out of 10 is acceptable, but this is all crap. And here's the second piece of crap. As you can guess, there's a reason I'm showing it to you now. I don't do special lens inspections, I do it right before the sale, accordingly, and I try to identify these defects as much as possible. And consequently, we only ship a ready, working lens that's intact without any flaws. On camera, you won't see the full extent of the disaster with this lens, of course, so I'll rotate it for you. It's like a starry sky high in the mountains. It glows very well and reflects all the pain of what's happening with this lens. Why did this happen? It seems to be the same story here as with all the other lenses, meaning some idiot, well, sneezed on it, farted on it, I don't know what he did to it, basically, and then just sent it for coating. In the end, we get a lens with massive defects. And why they put it in there afterwards is the biggest damn question of all. Who even allowed them to do that is unclear. So that's the situation. Naturally, these lenses will be lying around forever. There's one more option. I remember once, I think, I gave one of these lenses to a customer of ours. I warned him right away that the lens was junk and not fit for work, to which our customer took it apart, washed it, cleaned it, and said, well, in my situation, it works. So I most likely won't be selling them. These lenses will either be given away as gifts to someone who's really in need. And yet we have subscribers who will just say, like, I want it because I just want it. Because I'm just, well, greedy, let's say, because I just need it and that's it. Well, maybe those people should be given 1,000 of these lenses so they just sit there not knowing what to do with them. On the other hand, honestly, I'd give them to those who are actually in need. Or maybe we'll even do a giveaway on the Telegram channel. Probably the best option is to just give them away on Telegram to those who need them. That's all. And don't forget that we'll be giving away a dongle key on our Telegram channel. I have 2 keys here, and I'll likely give them both away because basically it's no problem. Each of these keys costs 10,000 rubles. So I'll leave all the links in the description below this video. Go check them out and be sure to subscribe. Now, I'm making a final conclusion regarding the lenses. OPIX lenses. They're actually quite decent, pretty good, really. But there's this one issue that no one ever knows about or will ever find out. No company will ever show that. Let's say we're selling expensive OPIX lenses, and those, in other companies, these lenses cost significantly more than they do here. Like double the price, roughly. Yeah. Because the main reason is that because of flaws like these, they have to be written off somehow. And naturally, they're written off by factoring all the nuances into the lenses that are actually sold. So you need to understand that clearly. Basically, that's the rock solid logic. Guys, as always, give me a big thumbs up. And for me, I wish you more goodness and cash. Just kidding. More content, specifically the content I'll be filming and showing you. And again, for those who've watched this far, understand one thing, that everything shown on the channel in this specific format isn't about business or any personal gain or income. It's mostly just a demonstration of what's actually happening in reality. The channel runs on enthusiasm plus some specific advertising moments that help me out and save me, so to speak, in this life. To anyone who thinks I'm just running the channel to make money solely for the sake of profit, well, unfortunately, that's just not the case. If I were making a profit and doing this for the money, I wouldn't even be running a channel at all. I mean, you have to get yourself together mentally and psychologically, set up the camera, turn on the lights, calibrate the equipment, go find some lenses and materials, sit down, do the engraving, and explain things. It's the hardest kind of work. Because people often write to me, like, for example, in a recent message, a subscriber wrote to me saying, hey, why don't you compare this one machine I don't use, those diode ones, with your fiber lasers for keyboard engraving? So basically, I'd have to go buy a machine myself just to do that. Well, I replied to the guy, not rudely, of course, but I just explained that I'm not going to waste my time on that crap. To which the guy said, like, but aren't you interested in this? No, I'm not interested in comparing one piece of junk with another piece of junk. I have this situation right here, and I've shown it to you. Buying separate equipment just for the hell of it? No, I'm not going to do that. Then the guy suggested I just explain it using pictures. Now, just imagine if I made videos for you on my channel, and almost 99% of them were just pictures. I think everyone would just love that. It would be so professional. Anyway, guys, as they say, peace, prosperity, and bye-bye to everyone.